So, Borderlands 3 has released their season pass number 2, and they released it starting with the designer's cut, adding a couple extra things, and which is fine and dandy. I've explored a couple of the different characters' new trees. They're very interesting. I've primarily played through it using Flak, the Beastmaster, and the Ion bot is very handy for having a longer range option in terms of dealing damage and stuff. But it's not I'm not a gigantic fan of the trap action skill per se, just because Fade Away gives you just sheer fucking damage, so I can't. It's hard for me to swap it out, but I'm sure that they're probably going to start working on builds that make it more feasible, and it's not just layering on crit on crit on crit on crit on crit. As far as the new new arms race mode, it genuinely feels like battle royale. It literally feels like a battle royale game without other players, except you're not the enemies aren't other players. And and I was worried that walking in on Mayhem level 11, which by the way is fucking fantastic. I get all the difficulty and loot drops I would want from Mayhem level 10 without all the annoying extra pylons that come with doing Mayhem level 10. But honestly, it's Arms Race plays a lot more like a shooter. It's you don't have skills, you're not able to tank hits as well. You legit have to rely on health drops to get your health back, and sometimes you have to you need your health back to finish out the fight, but you don't have enough to get through the rest of it, so you have to sort of strategically whittle an enemy down, let yourself get killed, kill that enemy and get all your health back, and then finish up the battle. So it's there's a lot of a different. It's the earlier levels of a Borderlands game. Where it's not, you're not able to walk through things before. It's like in Borderlands. It's like in Borderlands 1 or 2. You haven't gotten your action skill yet. You're still level 3 or 4. You're going up against fucking Boom Boom in the Southern Shell for 9 toes. In the arid Badlands, so it feels kind of fresh, and it feels like I can't just walk in with a Mara that just gains health just by pissing in a direction and just tank everything, and with these runs you get you can get some, especially earlier game when you're still trying to level a little bit. It's pretty damn cool. The legendaries you get are there's some exclusive legendaries to Arms Race mode, some of which I picked up, which my favorite has to be the fucking assault rifle, which is basically a glorified fucking flamethrower that has almost unlimited reach. And basically, when you're firing it, once you lock onto an enemy, it'll just until you run out of ammo, it'll just auto lock to other enemies and stuff. It's really freaking cool. The arms rate, being in the quote unquote murder cane, the glorified ring that slowly moves, is not as punishing. You can live within it if you've got full shields and full health. You can live within it much longer than playing something like Warzone, PUBG, or even Nuclear Winter with Fallout. So, in conclusion, I think is the designer update worth $15? I would say maybe. You know, the arms race mode I think is much more fun with friends. It certainly gets you some really interesting legendaries and, quite frankly, a much more, in my opinion, forgiving way to level up once you hit the mayhem mode after your first playthrough. But aside from that, I think it's a relatively like solid bet of just it's just a good game. I honestly think like if based on like the value proposition of the first season pass being $30 and what we got with that, and I mean, in the designer cut is included in this, and we're getting more DLC, so I'm thinking like honestly getting the season pass now is your best bet. Plus, when you buy the season pass, you'll get everything for free. Like, you'll get everything coming out this year for free. So, I think as far as a $30 investment for anywhere between 15 to 60 hours of extra time, because we don't know what else is going to be coming in the developer cut. I would not be surprised if the developer cut is a complete revamp of the main story, but those are hypothetical things that we aren't talking about just yet. But I would say it's a good value proposition. I liked it. I'd consider it a buy. If you really like, if you're not a gigantic fan of Borderlands and it's just a thing you like play, maybe not, but maybe pick it up after the fact once you see all the DLCs come out. But if you like Borderlands enough that you've got like 1 or 2 max level characters in it, I'd pick it up. I think it'd be interesting. I think it's interesting. So yeah, the Borderlands definitive designer cut was very, very good. Highly recommend it.